like, I saw this working on Joe Rogan. Let me pop a few. Giving the dog human man.
Bro, shout out to Baby King. His name is King, okay?
King?
He has one lung. He's a one-lung cattle dog. I know. And he has allergies. And he's hell athletic still. With one lung.
With one lung.
He'll run marathons, bro, I swear. That's crazy, I know. It's my first dog ever. You know, being Mexican. Yeah, being Mexican. Moms don't let you have dogs. Right? So he was my first dog. He got sick. He lost his lung, bro. A cat. They said that was like a 1 in a million. He cattle dog, bro.
This is just in there not functioning, or did you pull it out? Did you take the lung out?
Well, he got sick. No. Hell no. No. I took him to the hospital. So this was professional.
Okay.
This was professional.
Did you take your little craft scissors and go in there and pull it out? Or
I'm scared of that.
Did you get my guy King a little professional help, bro? Welcome back to the 3 in the Paint podcast. This is episode 10 of the loved and beloved show across the nation. Jeremiah Solomon, Leo Bias, Mark Haynes, all with you once again. We're back. NBA playoffs in full swing as we record this episode. Lakers down bad. My Pookie Bear, LeBron James. It's
Hold on. Wait a minute.
It's not looking good.
Know.
Did you just call him your Pookie?
Pinky Bear, Pookie Bear.
No, Pookie. It's
They gonna say that we're damn Glazers for LeBron.
What a way to start the show.
Yeah,
this is
start
good. This
my
is good
sunshine,
already.
my only sunshine, LeBron James.
Yo, shout out to the Nuggets, man.
Yeah, shout out to the
1, 2, 3
Nuggets.
Cancun.
1, 2, 3 Cancun for LeBron James is seemingly coming faster and faster every day that
1000%.
passes. This series has been not good for the Lakers, to say the least.
Right.
They've been in both games. That's something they really couldn't say about last season
Right.
in this series they played against Denver. But how concerning is this for LeBron's legacy as a whole? And do you see any chance that LeBron can will his team, LeBron AD can will the Lakers back into the series?
Well, the MJ stands will say, well, Jordan never really lost in the first round, besides, the bad boy days. But
Yeah. The years that don't count.
the years that don't count for him.
Yeah.
We done with
For-
the 80s
Yeah.
and 90s.
With
They don't
80s and
count.
90s. But it's tough, man, because the Lakers played a damn near perfect game yesterday while the Nuggets struggled and they found a way to win that game. It's disheartening. It's a heartbreaker for all Laker fans. I was talking about, on social media. I love it. But it's concerning, and I will say that it's going to have some type of impact and it's going to give more ammunition to all of the LeBron James haters.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely will, right? Like, the whole argument with MJ and the GOAT conversations is, 6-6 or 6 for 6 in the finals. And, I'm tired of hearing about that because basketball is a team sport and you can't win on your own. But, I mean, the criticism isn't without, cause, right? Like, he's been in the finals so many times and has only won 4. Like, I understand the criticism, but look, LeBron's legacy is cemented, right?
I was waiting. I was like, get it out.
Yeah,
Just get it out.
Like LeBron's, my King's legacy in basketball, my King Jesus Christ, obviously, but my one true King Jesus Christ, but my King in basketball, LeBron
Amen.
James, his legacy is cemented, right? But in terms of the GOAT conversation, every time he gets bounced from the playoffs, it's hurting him, and. So I don't know. It's definitely going to impact his legacy. I'm not one of the guys who thinks it it really affects what he's his GOAT debate, because I think he is the GOAT. But like you said, the MJ stands and all that, they're going to have their input on it. But yeah, it doesn't look good. And
Do they have
he
a
can't
chance,
he can't beat Denver, bro. He just can't beat Denver. It's like the Kings couldn't beat the Pelicans this year.
So let me give you some.
Lakers couldn't beat the Kings. There's just certain matchups.
So the last time the Lakers beat the Denver Nuggets, Russell Westbrook was on the Lakers. The Memphis Grizzlies were the number 1 seed in the West.
That's crazy.
Rui was on the Wizards. Bronny was in high school. John Wall was on the Clippers. KD and Kyrie were on the Nets. How about that?
KD and who?
And KD and Kyrie were on the Nets.
I mean, that the last two is probably the ones that's surprising, but
it's 2020, right?
Bronny just was in high school. Who is it? Rui was with the Wizards. I felt like he was with the Wizards yesterday. I mean, he wasn't with the Lakers last night. I don't know where he was, but he might have went back to Washington.
Was he betting on the under as well?
Oh my goodness! Stop it! No Jonte Porter around here.
I don't know. Yeah, but that's interesting. But the answer for me is it has absolutely zero impact on LeBron James' legacy. Like, this man is 39 years old. When Michael Jordan was 39 years old, people were just happy to see him get up and down the court. We expect this man, LeBron James, to still be the best player in the world at 39, 45.
Which he's not.
Like, at what year is it okay for LeBron to start
take a break?
To be right. When can he miss an All-Star game?
Never.
Jordan should have missed one when he was in there, but this is ridiculous that we're having this conversation. But it's not even that we're having this. It's not a real conversation. Like you said, it's for Jordan stans, and it's people that can't look at reality and say this is real.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, they live in Fortnite and they live in
Or if you're Skip Bayless,
La La Land. Yeah, you can find all kinds of things.
That's a little shot at Nehemiah right there. That's crazy.
He's been talking to me about Fortnite all day. And I'm like, son, we in the real world right now. The Lakers are down 2.
It's over.
I got to go defend LeBron on this podcast.
1, 2, 3, Cancun, baby.
That's crazy.
It's zero, though. I think it's a ridiculous argument. It's funny.
That's true, yeah.
I agree too, but like you said, we live in the real world and it's gonna affect his legacy, whether we like it or not, because the Jordan Glazers aren't dead yet. So
right.
Like,
y'all seen the poll was like 46% of players said it was Jordan. Jordan was the GOAT, and then 42 was LeBron. And I think if I remember correctly, not even a few years ago, it's probably been like 10 years now, but 10 years ago, LeBron was like maybe in 9% or something like that. So as people start to mature, even though it may take them to their 50s or whatever, as they mature, they're starting to realize, like, we're looking at the greatest basketball player to play the game.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but I mean, you know,
I think at 43, if he's still playing, I think that's when it'll click. At 43,
there's no way he's playing 43 though, right?
He shouldn't, but
you think he will?
I gotta call him. See if that's what it's gonna take to
hop on the phone. Hop on the phone with Rich Paul, your buddy.
We gotta talk.
LeBron James, get yourself in that room.
I think if he go to 43, push all the records as far as he can push them. Yeah.
What are we doing, bro?
Paul George. He's talking about Ant, which we'll talk about soon, but yeah.
He's just over here on TikTok over here,
like,
little Gen Z
I'm
brain.
Did Paul George just call in right now?
Just on TikTok, scrolling over here the podcast. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing? This is crazy.
Go
ahead. You had the floor. What are we doing?
No, I was liking how look at y'all. I was liking how they had their micro content in like 3s, and then they had them in 2s, and then in 1s. So they literally used everything that I've been saying in one single video. So full 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That is a little social media free advertisement or free course here on the 3 in the Paint podcast. Yeah,
that's crazy. We're not only your best basketball content on YouTube.
We're social media curators.
We're a masterclass for social media. Everything. If you want to know, get stamped it in on the LeBron James memes. You're tuned into the 3 in the Paint podcast.
Jeremiah has a good one. So
man, yeah, there's too many good ones, man. I had to open the show with that. But so yeah, I mean, LeBron James' legacy cemented.
How much does this have to do with Mr. Coach Ham though? Like, or is it that the Nuggets are just that much better? That there's nothing that Coach Ham can do.
Did you see what he said the other day? Yeah,
this is over.
You see his quote? You see his quote, like the post game quote. There's like, so how do you defend like Jokic and stuff? And he's like, I don't know, man. You just kind of throw stuff out there and see what sticks and play hard. I'm like, that's probably true.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's a good answer.
That's probably true, but that can't be what your head coach is saying in public. Like, that's like as bad as Embiid, shaking his head in the post game presser yesterday, and like it's a bad front, right? Like you got to put out something.
Yesterday was a sad day of basketball. It was Very sad day.
I mean, I love Nikola Jokic.
AD
So.
walking out after he said he hit a shot. And he just walks out.
That was also a stupid question.
Stupid ass
Let's
question.
be honest.
I'm sorry. What a stupid.
What
did you see there?
No. What happened on that last
The
play?
ball went in.
It wasn't even as refined.
Mark, what are we talking about all the time?
Crazy.
Us three. Don't ask stupid questions.
Look, it wasn't even as refined as what did you see on the last play? It was what happened on the last play. Man, we all watched
There's
it.
no refined shit. That's an awful question to a guy that's pissed off as it is.
Murray drove right.
You gotta read the room.
AD
You
gave
gotta
a
read
little
the
too
room
much
there.
space. AD gave a little too much space. Murray went up and knocked it down.
No, it
That's
wasn't
what
too
happened.
much space.
I mean-
Murray had a
Knocked down
sidestep
a
to the
shot.
right,
That
and he
was
faded
tough.
away, and he
That was
elevated.
tough.
Like, that was tough. AD played him perfectly.
I don't know about perfect, but he played him well.
This is a league of offense.
He had help from LeBron. If you watch the video, if you watch it back, he had help from LeBron, so he could have played him a little tighter. But whatever, he played him well. I'm not saying he didn't, but
No.
Yeah, because now everything is a foul, or is it?
not there. That wouldn't. They weren't calling anything unless it was egregious right there.
Well, if he would have sold a little bit more, I think he would have fouled him. So you have to be very careful
I don't
because
know.
he's
He
in the
gave him
air
a decent amount of space,
and
so.
they protect
Maybe
shooters.
they knew like D'Lo, he didn't get the foul call, so they was like, it's not gonna work. So we gotta
the
stay
foul
away.
call at the end of the
Should've
third
been
quarter that they were
flagrant.
bringing up at the end of the game. It's like
No, that was the fourth quarter. That was towards the end of the game, and
The
that
D'Lo
was a
getting hit in the
foul.
head?
Yes,
That was the
a
third quarter, wasn't
no,
it?
that was like at the 3-minute mark of the fourth quarter.
oh, okay.
That was big.
And then
My bad.
LeBron on the drive on the and one, it should have been an and one. He got hit.
yeah.
He got hit.
I know.
And then
what
it's
you're saying.
LeBron.
It's LeBron, you're right.
Can we acknowledge LeBron doesn't get the whistle that
He
other stars
doesn't.
get?
Crazy. That's crazy. That's not true.
He doesn't.
Bro, he's like no, he's like one of the top of the
Let me look
60
this
of the
up.
60 top players that drive to the basket. He's like in the middle of the pack for the people that get foul calls.
Well, he be like falling and just flopping all the time.
He's trying. How do you get the call? That's what we said about the Kings. Like De'Aaron Fox and them, we felt like we needed them to start falling. The problem with them not getting calls was because they wasn't falling. It was like
They
I
don't
get
know
hit.
how to sell it.
Yeah, LeBron been working
LeBron
on
takes
it, and
acting
he's
classes,
still not getting
bro.
it. And he's still not getting it.
LeBron takes acting classes though.
What do you got to do?
I don't know.
You got to pay Scott Foster and Tony Brothers.
Like, what else we gotta-
I mean,
That's your last resort.
according to Shaq, bro.
Yeah.
No, but how are we feeling about the Eastern side of things? Because you have Joel Embiid going up against the New York Knicks, Tyrese
got
Maxey.
robbed.
That was a tough end of their last game.
How did he not call a
up
timeout
5?
twice? Nick Nurse called the timeout. They didn't give it him. They saw him. They
I'm-
looked at him. They're like, nah.
Well, I'm going to defend. I'm going to defend the refs a little bit here
How?
on the first. Let me finish on the first timeout because if you watch that back, Nick Nurse was like he's like halfway and he pulls
That's
it
fair.
back.
That's fair.
He didn't
Second
commit to that
timeout.
first time. Second one, he was.
Egregiously.
But then even there, does Maxey even have possession
Yes,
at
he
that
did.
point?
Yeah,
it's bang bang. Like
no, it's the NBA saying we want Game 7 at the Garden.
Here we go.
Game
Here we go.
seven,
Here we
that's,
go.
I mean, that's the only way that they'll have a chance against the Sixers because, let's be honest, without Randall being a second shot creator, there's no way in hell the Knicks are actually going to beat them.
Look, the most
Knicks
egregious.
are winning the series.
That's great.
Knicks are going to the second
Probably.
round. It's happening.
Now because they gave him a game, sure.
It's happening.
Look,
Maybe.
the most egregious part of that whole play is when Tyrese gets his jersey yanked. That's the most egregious part. Not to me, not the timeouts or whatever. It was the foul itself. But Knicks up 2-0 on the Embiid Maxey-led Sixers. It's not looking great. Embiid obviously kind of hobbled. He's limping around a little bit. He's got his knee issues. We'll see how that series turns out. How are we feeling about the other series in the East? How we feel about Celtics, Heat?
I like the Cavs. They're playing well. They're going up against a team that's very young in the Magic, who we'll get into later about what they need. But the Cavs, man, last year I was super high on them, and they just disappointed me. And the Knicks beat them last year. But I think D. Mitch is just playing so well right now. He's super locked in. I like them. The Celtics are gonna, make it to the finals. I don't care what you say.
Heat aren't going to win a game.
The Heat aren't gonna win the game.
That's a sweep, huh?
It's sweet.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm putting one on the Heat. They getting one. It's going
Which one?
5.
Which one?
I don't know.
What, Eric Spoelstra going to wave a wand and
He might.
He's going to get
He's that
prime
good.
Jimmy Butler, the playoff Butler back or
Pat
something?
Riley go sit a little closer to the court. That's what's gonna happen.
There you go.
Pat.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got the Cavs, you got the Celtics, Sixers, Knicks is tough, right? And who's
Pacers, Bucks.
Pacers? Oh, that's an interesting one. So the Pacers won today. It's tied 1-1, which is a good
Giannis.
conversation. No Giannis. Tyrese, the darling of the NBA. I mean, everybody was just crowning him future Hall of
Talk
Famer.
about glazing.
Top
Talk about
3-point
glazing.
guard ever. The Kings gave up on such a great player. And next thing you know, it's like, oh shit, the league is figuring him out.
Is that coordinated?
I don't know.
Why was that, bro? Like the amount of glazing
Was
that went
insane.
Tyrese's. And look,
I mean, he
good
was
player.
in, he was
good
in
player.
he was in
He's a
the
great player.
in-season tournament finals, so we gotta let's
that's
not
right.
discredit him.
So
there.
was LBJ and the
but then he
Lakers.
got-
They won that.
They
They
won
happened
that.
to
But
win
he had a
that.
bad
That's
game.
for his legacy.
No.
They ain't talking about that. Let's add that
that's
to his
his-
legacy.
that's
We
his
want to
fifth
talk
chip.
about getting out the first round. He won a ring
In
this year
season.
already. I don't know if we're getting rings, but in-season champ, first
Banner.
ever.
That's right.
We're getting the banner.
Get
They're
that,
get- they're
get
getting-
that, Michael Jordan.
They're getting the Adam Silver ring, that's for sure. Adam's happy about that. But
So
yo, where did
Tyrese has
that-
struggled since that
Since then,
moment.
yeah.
He's been injured, to be fair, but at the same time, he is limited, just like Sabonis. And I know I'm throwing jabs at both players, but I think both players are just so similar in so many ways. Both guys want to be connectors. They want to pass all the time, and at times they don't even look at the rim. And that's what they do. And right now, when you're the first and second best player, you have to be able to score on all 3 levels. And that's something that Sabonis cannot do, and that is something that Tyrese cannot do. He has one move, and it's this little sidestep, 3-point shot that he has. But he just can't create space the way he should. He still can't go right, and he still can't guard anybody. That's what Tyrese is. And I know he had 12 and 12 today, but thank you, Siakam, for saving the Pacers today, who had 35 plus, I think.
So by your take on that, I'm assuming you got the Bucks winning this series pretty easily.
No, I mean, they don't have Giannis. It's going to be a tight series because the Pacers still have a guy that's been there, done that. He's an NBA champion, and Pascal Siakam, although I'm not the highest on him, he's playing out of his mind. He had a great game 1. He had a great game 2, and he carried his team.
And did Middleton get hurt
Today?
I seen
That's
him
probably
walk.
why.
I seen him walk into
That's
the
probably
locker
what
room. Or
that's
something.
probably
I
what
don't-
happened.
I don't know if he was out.
Let's see, box score. He only played. He played 36 minutes. So no, he played probably the majority of the time. Dame Lillard had 39 minutes today.
do we know when Giannis is supposed to come back?
They're just gonna play it safe, I think.
But is this like he could come back? He's a game to game type thing, or do you think he's going to be out the whole first round?
I think it depends if they
Because
go
they kept
down.
it. They've kept it pretty hush hush. So
So it's hush hush. I just feel like what's gonna happen is if they go down 3-1, they'll bring him back. But if it's close 2-2,
I think if they go down 2-1, they'll bring him back.
you think so?
Yeah.
I mean, they might. But yeah, Tyrese today, 12 points, 12 assists,
Okay, yeah, he finished the game.
4 of 10. Siakam had 37 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. So I think this is a series that goes 7 without Giannis. But it's close.
And you got the Pacers winning it.
I don't know why I won in it, honestly. I just don't think Tyrese is as good as the Hall of Fame, tag that he's been given.
He was having a great year earlier.
He was
having an amazing
but to
year.
claim that he was
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Fame, I mean, the point guard 2.0, I'm like, they ain't never say
I like
that
him a
when he
lot.
was on the Kings, ever. And the moment he left, he was like God's creation of I was like, what happened?
Yeah, it
the
it
world
was
talking
weird.
about, like, it was
yeah.
crazy.
Blaming the Kings. They're
Yeah.
blaming
Everybody's-
Sacramento.
He blames Sacramento for everything.
Yeah, this is wild. It's wild. But I mean,
So yeah,
it's gonna be a really interesting next week of how these series develop. Obviously, on the Western side, you got Mavs, Clippers, that series.
Suns, Wolves, right?
Suns, Wolves.
Wolves up 2-0.
Yeah, so Wolves up 2-0 is a big deal.
There's a 93% chance that the Suns get eliminated.
Suns blow it up.
They should.
Suns blow it up if they lose first round.
Most times when you got teams like they're qualified to be considered a super team. When you got three big name players like that,
And they got no draft picks because they gave up everything for him.
and you fail, first round exit, usually the team is gone the next year or whatever. You figure it out. It's there's no building around KD, Bradley, Bill, and Devin Booker.
It's hard to build around that because you're just
not with
capped.
the new tax.
So
second apron, all that.
It's a disappointment if they get bounced out, especially if they get bounced out in let's say a sweep. I don't think it'll be a sweep, but if it so happens to end up a sweep,
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, this would be a huge failure.
Facts. Yeah, and you can already see it. It's the proverbial passing of the torch between KD and Ant Edwards of the old generation, the new generation.
Oh, it's coming. They're coming.
No, they're coming.
Yeah,
SGA had a hell of a first game. Well, he struggled, but he had a great finish to that game. That was a fun game. I mean, the Pelicans, those obviously better than the Sacramento Kings, and we can kind of touch on it, right? Like the Kings, once again, they got beat physically. They were outshot all game long, and they allowed Fox to get his, but Keon, Davion, all the role players look like role players that game. Yeah, Keegan looked like a super role player.
The Kings just struggled that whole game, and they struggled every game they played against the Pelicans. And so,
it's tough.
It's tough. I mean, Fox played really well at the end of that game, but it was garbage time at that point. No one really, the Pelicans weren't even trying to score; they were just holding the ball. The Kings were getting steals or whatever. And so, but
do they have a chance against OKC?
Kings?
The Pelicans.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be a fun series.
Yeah, they'll have a chance.
Trey Murphy's nice, bro.
Yeah, I got
Trey Murphy's.
I got nice. this series going probably
7.
I could see 7. These are the two teams. If I'm pissed that they're matched up against each other because I thought both of them could really make noise this year in the playoffs. I thought the Pelicans was a team, if healthy, especially if you got Zion and everybody's flowing, they can make an upset on one of the bigger teams, of Minnesota, Denver, or whatever. I think they can compete with anybody in the West. Then I think OKC, I think I switched my pick last episode, and I got OKC coming out the West. I got OKC.
You did that, huh?
Really making some noise. I think the young guns, like we said, the young guys are coming, and I think with OKC, we talked about most of this year what they could be. I think they are them right now.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good series. I don't think it's going 6 or 7 though. It's going to be OKC in 5.
That's crazy. Hell
Without Zion, we forget the Pelicans were a play-in team, bro. We forget. We're ignoring the fact
that had a bad game.
Are we just ignoring the fact that OKC's the 1 seed and the Pelicans are the play-in team?
The Pelicans were number 2 for the first half of the season or something like that.
Without Zion, it's going to be a gentleman's sweep. But the games will be close, right? It's going to be.
They'll be close for sure.
Look, SGA didn't even play that great in that game, and they still pulled it out. So.
I wouldn't be surprised if Pelicans get the next one.
Exactly.
I would be.
I wouldn't.
I'd be shocked.
Like you say, SGA didn't play well till the end. Brandon Ingram didn't play well at all.
So obviously one of the guys in this discussion is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in the MVP discussion. Luka Doncic is right there. Nikola Jokic.
Tatum.
Jason Tatum for the Tatum Glazers. He's not really part of this discussion. He is not going to win, bro. He's not going to win.
He's not going to win.
He's not going to win.
Added a 4th?
Yeah, right? He's not going to win. So why are we talking about it? But that's what we're talking about in this segment. We're talking about MVP discussions. Obviously, season's over. People have voted. Those awards will obviously be announced at a later date. But the criteria... The people that have met the criteria for those awards have been selected, as Isaiah Thomas would say. God, that's such a good clip. But
I met the criteria.
I met the criteria to be selected, but I wasn't. Oh man, I gotta rewatch the MJ doc, man. Such a good piece of work. Anyways,
lots of glazing,
man. I mean, not as much as me on this show. Today with LeBron James, I've been going a little crazy, but a lot of glazing.
Your dear king,
my dear
LeBron
James. No.
What is it? Pokey Boo?
Bookie Boo?
Oh, Pokey Boo.
Crazy. Oh man, that's wild.
Oh man,
my sunshine, my only sunshine. LeBron James, you make me happy when skies are gray.
Shout out Braun, bro.
Shout out, bro.
4-0 sweep to the Nuggets. Hey, you might see Jeremiah in Cancun. So
I mean, yeah, we link up. LeBron and I link up down there. We got business to attend to. But
I'll be down for that.
yeah. But the MVP discussions, where are you guys sitting on that? I know we talked about this a couple months ago on the show.
I had SGA.
Where are we at? You did have SGA
to win it.
Same here. I was with him too.
He's not winning it, but
after seeing Jokic play, I'm just like, damn, he's just so good. It's almost like what you said earlier off camera. Bron should have won on multiple occasions that year because he was the best player on earth, right? Like definitively, but he didn't win it.
Right.
That's how I felt about Jokic now. I'm like, he's the best player on earth, and he should win it, but he may not win it.
Yeah, this one of those years where it's gonna be okay to rob Joker. Like we all know,
he's the best player in the world.
He's the best player on the planet.
He just is.
But he got robbed last year.
It's true.
It can happen more than 1 year. You know, Bron
didn't win for like 4 years.
Yeah, Bron, Jordan.
Did you guys?
That's a part of being great.
Did you guys see that tweet? And apologies, since I know you're watching. Whoever tweeted this out, some pundit I think, tweeted out that what we're seeing.
That sounds so negative.
Okay. Some commentator. You like that better?
Yeah. It just sounds
like
commentator.
Negative,
yeah, it sounds like
not negative.
Some peasant.
No, pundit, like a commentator.
I know. It just I never.
No
liked
disrespect to this
that.
commentator.
If y'all see me, don't call me no pundit. We're gonna have a problem.
Facts. That's like talking about my mama. Don't call me no pundit.
Y'all are so soft, man. This is crazy.
Hey,
this is
2024, bro. Soft era.
Anyways, to this commentator, I apologies for not giving you your due credit here. But to this person who tweeted this out, they said, I forget it, man, woman, or whatever, that we've never seen offense like what Nikola Jokic is doing, even in LeBron's prime. Do you agree with that?
What does that mean?
We've never seen an offensive player that they're putting up what they're doing right now on the offensive end like Nikola Jokic is? I don't know what I didn't tweet it out, so like I don't know exactly what that means, but like that statement, what is that? Do you get a reaction to that, or is it something you're thinking about?
Well, you get reactions because you include Bron into this, or you reel Bron's name into it. So there's always gonna be a reaction from people like you who like love him or whatnot. But
like last time I checked, like last night, he went 20, 20, and 10, right?
No, 27, 10, and it's 27, 20, and 10.
27, 20, and 10.
Wild.
So if we're talking about offense, I've seen LeBron average more than 27 and 10 assists.
But with the efficiency of Jokic?
Yes. LeBron James has done this.
Okay, that's fair.
Now, are we saying, did he average, was he shooting 65% or whatever? Like, Jokic is a big man. He should be shooting 65 or whatever.
But Jokic
whatever
isn't taking your prototypical big man shots all the time.
No, he's not. But I'm sure he's not at
they're
the
not all dunks.
So, let's see what is he shooting from the field.
Just to summarize it, he's essentially saying he's the best offensive player.
He's posing it as a question of like, is this the best offensive player we've ever seen?
Absolutely not.
That's interesting.
Not skill wise, but impact wise.
He has a point,
right? Like obviously, we're picking Kobe or an AI or a Kyrie or a Steph or a LeBron.
What's funny?
For skills.
I'm not sure if this is still the case, but at one point, he led the NBA in mid range percentage from anywhere. And I'm talking Chris Paul, like mid range, KD
couldn't miss.
I mean, the guy was insane, Mark. So I get what he's saying. But because he is Jokic, because he's not marketable in so many different ways, because he just doesn't care about basketball like that, even though he acts, I mean, he does, but he just acts like he doesn't care. He wants to be with his horses and like all that stuff. But the reality is he will never be talked about like that just because he's not marketable and he doesn't speak the language, right? There's that language barrier to be able to really, market him like that. So
what we talking like Jokic doesn't speak English?
I'm saying there's a language barrier in terms of being marketable. Yeah, he speaks English, but he's not like
speaks perfectly fine English, right?
Yeah, but he's not marketable.
Okay, but I don't know what that has to do with his language.
He's
There's
also
a language
he's also,
barrier.
He's also not LeBron James, so that's the biggest thing.
He's not LeBron.
I mean, he's not. So, I'm taking my talents to South Beach level marketable, right?
Look,
so
like we can all agree on that.
He don't have a signature shoe like that. Like he's not marketable like that.
He could be though,
but we're talking about
if he wanted to, he'd have to lean into it.
People aren't 7 feet tall, and I get Bron's like the anomaly, but like, how do you identify with them though? You know what I mean? From a marketable. From like a marketing standpoint.
That's a great question. Is Steph Curry or LeBron James more marketable?
I mean,
Steph is, yeah.
Yeah?
Over Joe?
No, over LeBron.
Yeah,
more marketable than LeBron?
He's the face of the league.
Steph?
He's not more marketable than LeBron.
Wait, did we just say Steph the face of the league?
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
No.
It's still LeBron James. Like
100%.
Here go
Steph,
this is one
Steph
of my
did Bron change the game or did Steph change the game?
They
changed the game. Steph did.
Yeah. He changed the game. Now we got everybody at 24 shooting half-court shots because they think they're Steph.
Is Steph the GOAT or is LeBron the GOAT?
LeBron's a GOAT, but still.
But
that's not the argument.
We talk about marketing. Yeah, we talk about
marketing.
So
like,
check this out. We've all experienced this. And I didn't realize that till this year. When Steph and the Warriors came to town, right? You see a bunch of Warriors fans everywhere in the stands. Mm-hmm. Same with Lakers fans, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the one difference that I noticed when the Lakers were in town, specifically LeBron James, the media parking that we get is dang near like non-existent. I could come late to a Warriors-Kings game and I could get a park at P1, you know, the top floor. I could get a park right there. LeBron, it took me like an hour and a half. I was there. I barely made tip because I was looking for parking.
At 39.
At 39. Nobody
on
in
a
the NBA,
very mid
every
team.
Other team.
On a
playing team. On a playing level team.
To be fair, that's more of being a Laker fan because the Lakers are the global team globally.
I mean, so are the Warriors though. The Warriors have
but they're not the Lakers, bro. Come on.
I don't know. I don't have the data to back up my perspective on this, but I could probably find it. The Warriors are
they're up there. They
up there.
Grew
this
so
is the
much.
Lakers though. 16 championships.
I would bet you, since I am a betting man, that the Warriors have a bigger market in China than the Lakers. Which is obviously a huge NBA market, China.
Oof.
I'm not just picking China. Like, there's a huge push for the market in China.
Know who probably the biggest athlete in China?
Clay.
Derrick Rose.
Clay?
Derrick Rose. Look that up.
Yeah?
Over Klay Thompson?
Derrick Rose is like Jordan in China. D Rose. I even believe he got the #1 shoe out there.
Really?
Believe so.
That would be interesting.
Somebody's
told
I think
me
it's
this.
Steph.
No, it's not. I don't think it's Steph. You don't even own Curry's, bro. How are you saying that he's more marketable than LeBron? You don't even own Curry's. I'm wearing Curry's currently.
Facts.
You don't even
That's
like the
crazy.
shoe.
You don't even like the shoe, bro.
I don't even like the shoe.
Best sole, best basketball shoe for the soul
I
on
want
the
to wear
market.
them right now. Sure, I take off your fucking shoes off.
What are we doing,
Hey,
man?
you got on Nikes right now.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Bron, man.
I did have my bronze on though. My LeBron.
No,
21s.
but just I know Jokic fans are going to come after me if they misunderstand what I'm saying. Jokic to me, when it's all said and done, will be one of the all-time greats. I'm saying top 10, maybe top 5 player ever. The reality is he's not marketable. It has nothing to do with him being a top 5 or top 7 player ever.
Hold on. What do we have to do to be a top 5 player ever?
At least win 3 championships.
So we're saying that the Denver Nuggets are going to win 3.
Right.
They
have one.
They have one.
So all they need is 2 more in the next 7, 8 years.
they're
I know what he's going to say. But Tatum got
He got time. He got time. man.
so back to our discussion of the MVP. I think Luka's going to win it, deservedly so.
Okay.
But I think Jokic should win it. Now, obviously, that's a little bit of a contradiction in terms there, but my pick would be
too.
Jokic. I don't have a vote, but my pick would be
But
Jokic.
you would pick Luka over SGA.
I would. Luka's averaging numbers that are unheard
And
of.
Number
I
one
think
team in the
Jokic
West.
is going to win it. but I think
think so.
SGA should win it.
I don't
Number
think
one
so.
team in the West.
I've heard from a couple of voters, and I don't think that's going to be the case.
What?
Just I've
That
seen
Joker's not going to win?
I've seen some of the way people are voting, and I think Luka's going to win.
I don't think so.
I don't think-
it's,
yeah, I
it's
don't
either
think-
It
SGA
ain't
or
gonna
it's
be
Joker.
it ain't gonna be Tatum. We can just go
No,
with
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
no
It won't be
Tatum.
Is Tatum go be fourth?
He might not even be fourth, honestly.
He'll
Which is
probably
complete
be fourth.
bullshit, by the way.
I think he'll be fourth.
If he's not fourth,
I think it's gonna be Luka,
Giannis?
Jokic, SGA, Tatum probably. That's my guess. I think Tatum will be four. Congratulations, Celtics fans.
Yeah. Mavericks are down 67-73, potentially facing, an 0-2.
How about my Clippers?
Oh my god.
Picked them to come out of the West,
hold on,
and
so are
it's
you
looking
going back?
decent. I never went back. I never deviated.
I could have sworn you left.
He did.
I made a caveat
He
statement.
used up his only hall pass.
No,
Yeah,
I
what?
added an asterisk to the
That's what
pick.
we're doing, huh?
Okay.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'd be riding with the Clippers. Shout out Rizzo Sports and my guy Rizzo, a fellow Laker Glazer. But or excuse me,
25.
Clipper Glazer. But no, I think Clippers got a shot. It's we were talking about it in our chat off air, right? Like it's gonna come down to James Harden most likely.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But man, this is a lot of their last shot, right? I feel like this is Harden's, Paul George's, and
It's their last
Kawhi's
shot.
probably their last real shot.
Kawhi's not even playing.
Well, yeah, I know, but we'll see if that continues. I think Kawhi
So
will
are
play
they
at some
better
point.
without Kawhi?
Take that back. Kawhi is playing.
Oh, Kawhi is playing. What's Kawhi doing tonight?
Kawhi has played 28 minutes, 6 of 14 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 12 points, 5 rebounds, and currently they are down 76-73 with 7 minutes left.
As you was reading, this sounded like a lot better. I was like, oh, he came back with a good game, and then he was like 12 points. I was
Yeah,
like,
he
that's
hyping him up.
Yeah, I was like,
It's the way he said it, bro.
6 of 14. Oh. I was like, damn, we must have 26.
James Harden have a good game. 19, 6 and 6 so far.
Yeah.
Who, Jane?
Yeah.
Yeah, James. Sir
James
James.
Harden, my guy. Honey Bun King.
He said James
I'm
Harden.
like, Jade is in the league?
Jay's in the league.
That's crazy.
Okay.
I mean, you be calling me Jay, so it's the same difference, right? So
Jerry.
James
Jerry,
19, 6 and 6.
Jeremiah.
So, I mean that's going to be a good series. I mean,
It's going 7.
it might. That series might.
I can see that.
I really hope. I want to see the Clippers make a deep run.
I don't.
personally, but
No, I don't.
I mean, Mavs ended the Kings season basically, so they won those 2 games, which basically sealed the
F
deal for the
Clippers,
Kings.
bro.
So
They're still a California team, bro. They're still a California team.
they ain't the Lakers though.
That's true.
So I don't understand all the hate necessarily, but. What are we doing for facts or cap this week? My good man, Mark Haynes.
Oh, we got a really, really good one. Facts or cap. Edwards is a better basketball player than Jason Tatum
Stop.
and Devin Booker.
That's true. That's true. But stop with the whole JT hate.
Oh, okay.
my
I love
God.
JT.
I like- okay, you go
JT
first,
is
Leo.
a winner.
So he's
a winner.
better than Book, even though everybody gonna flame us because everybody loves Book and they love the new Book one from Nike.
People love Book.
It's a good looking shoe.
People love Book and don't read books.
1000%. Clip
It's a
that.
shame.
Clip that,
It
yo.
is a
You
shame.
put that on the shirt,
Pick
man.
up a book and read.
You know, I'm
gotta do
I'm
the
doing
same.
the
I
buy
don't
or
read
sell.
that shit, but
Hey,
I
was gonna say,
I'm
I'm
gonna
like-
quickly do buy and sell right now, just
No,
because
no.
he triggered me real fast.
Yeah.
There is a Grace from Butcher and Barrel. She reads 25 books a month. Shout out to her because no one else reads books.
Yeah.
Okay, you can do a different buy
buying
or
that.
sell. You can do a
Okay,
different buy or
I'm
sell.
buying that.
Can't hijack my segment. This is what everybody doing out here, man. We got
my
notes for a reason,
goodness.
Leo. So you're buying he's better than Book, but what about Tatum?
He's not better than Tatum, and the fact is that he hasn't had the playoff success that Tatum has. So let's put some respect on Tatum real fast. I know that he hasn't won a championship, but if we look at the history of the NBA, LeBron James took how long to win his first championship? Giannis took how long to win the championship? Joe hasn't won a championship. So yeah, that's my whole point.
No, that's crazy. That clip
So,
it,
yeah.
Chad. Clip it. You're just gonna glide right over that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean,
Glaze
the
right
poor,
over that.
the poor Sixers fans, man. You just wow.
So
Wow.
yeah, JT is the real deal.
Brotherly love.
JT is an amazing basketball player. He showed up in big moments. Yeah, he lost to the Warriors, but let's be fair. They got Steph Curry, the face of the league.
Yeah.
The most marketable player in basketball.
After LeBron.
Even though I don't even have a Curry.
I'm gonna just ignore that. But
hey, this man got 10 Currys, man. He cannot say that he's
Curry's,
not the most marketable player when he got 10 pairs of Currys.
10 pairs
Stop
of
it.
Currys.
I got LeBron's too.
And 100
Barely.
flannels.
I got
And 1,000 flannels. He got one on and not even a flannel.
No, this is a flannel.
That's
though.
a flannel.
my
This
God.
is
That's
actually
a flannel.
This is actually a flannel. It's not a plaid, but it's a
Plain
flannel.
blue flannel.
Yeah. Man, just taking all the heat here, man. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Patience, brother.
Ant Edwards is better than both of them.
How? He has nothing to show for.
Either you win all the way, or I don't count your winning.
Oh my! And oh my God!
I don't care. I don't care if you get to the second round, or you get to the finals. Like either you won it all, or it doesn't count.
Because what if Ant wins it this year with Minnesota?
I was just gonna say that.
What
Is Ant better than Tatum if he wins a chip this year?
Yes, but he's not going to.
So all he has to do is win.
Yeah, that's it.
Ant's got that dog in him though.
There's
Ant's got
only
that
one
dog.
winner a year,
Yeah.
and all he got to do is win.
Win the chip.
He's not
and
going to.
And I'm with you. I'm rolling with Ant.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with Ant. I'm taking Ant over Book.
Based on
and
what
Tatum.
though?
Based on he's the youngest.
You don't. Okay.
Based on that,
Okay.
and already being the youngest, he's already able to do everything that they can do, if not better, which I think is better. I think Anthony Edwards is better than both Jason Tatum and Devin Booker.
I think it's a good take.
I think he's a better
That's
defender
an
than
awful
both.
take. Let me see.
Yeah, no, he is.
I
He
think
is.
as amazing of scores,
Bro, he averaged 26, 5, and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Tatum averaged more points, more rebounds,
No,
No,
More
hold on,
assists.
hold on.
Not the
How
same.
many points?
Maybe a half
just,
point
more.
Yeah, don't just say
28.
more.
28.
So a point more, and
2 points more.
a point more, and a couple boards. Oh
A
my!
couple,
Hold on.
a couple,
Hold on.
and he's
Why-
on the best team in the West.
Why does Edwards need to rebound? He got Rudy Gobert and Cat right there. Why does he need to rebound?
Well, this
does-
guy
who
has
does Boston
Porzingis and he has Al Horford.
Have they ever
Al, put some respect on
have
that.
they ever
Dominicano.
averaged 10
That's my
rebounds in their
hermano
career?
Dominicano.
Have they ever averaged 10 rebounds in their career?
Who?
Porzingis and Horford.
Maybe.
I know
I'm not sure if they
I know
have,
Cat
right?
has and I know Rudy has. There's only about 5 rebounds left for Ant Edwards to get.
Okay, but he's not better than Tatum. Come on.
He's better.
You just be saying that because
better.
you're just a Tatum glazer.
I'm
Like,
not a Tatum glazer. Actually, I'm not.
Edwards is
Ant's
the
good.
future face of this league.
So is
That's
Ant,
facts. That's facts.
Is Ant better than Luka and than SGA right now? How can he be the face when you don't even think that they're better than both of them?
I said he's the future face of this league. He's 22 years old. He's the future face of this league.
Well, what?
Do I put
Luka's 20?
Talking about marketable. Talking about marketable.
Look at that.
Ant
He has one of the best shoes out too.
Ant is marketable.
The AE ones are amazing, and they're coming out with some low tops. It's gonna be fire, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fire. You should get those.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice.
Who's he doing the shoe with?
Team
Adidas.
Edwards.
Adidas.
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 For
So no, you're wrong
our friends
about
across the pond.
about him being better. You're wrong about him being better, but
Okay,
you know,
well,
Booker.
I'm glad.
Hold on. What you said 28 points.
Yeah.
Tatum average is 26.9.
Okay, 27 points.
And what is
Edwards,
Ant?
25.9.
No, he's 26 point. He's 25.9.
Okay.
So it's like a point, not even a point.
It's a point.
Not
It's
even a point.
It's a point.
Jeez.
26.9, 25 point. That's 1 point, bro.
Oh, I thought it was 26.5. I thought it was 26.5.
No.
You know the quick math, bro.
None of us are math majors.
Doesn't work out well, bro. We all know D Fox can do better quick math than us in those press
Facts.
conferences.
But you know what?
Embarrassment.
Until Anthony has playoff success, there's no way he's better than JT. No. He's just not.
Who's a better franchise though? Who got the better deal? Like who has it
Celtics.
easier? Whose path has been easier?
Whose path has been easier?
Yes.
JT's.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like that's got to come into
Why
a
is
little
that
bit.
Why is that his
I'm not
fault?
saying it's fault.
I'm just
I'm not
saying.
saying it's his fault. I'm just saying like it speaks to Ant's greatness
At 22 years
at
old.
22, bro. It speaks to his greatness.
Jason Tatum was in the Eastern Conference Finals his rookie season.
And you're saying that was because JT?
He was a big part of that, yes.
Big part or because of him?
Not because of him, but he was a huge part
Okay,
of that.
and
He
why-
dunked on he dunked on your Poochie Poo.
No, don't. You can't be saying that, bro. That's crazy.
I mean, he literally dunked on him and made an iconic dunk off of that his rookie year.
We act like Ant hadn't been posterizing everyone.
This was a horrible day to say Edwards is better than Tatum and Booker even though they got the win, but he only had
15 points.
15 points.
Hey,
They could have.
They got
the win.
3
of 12.
Tatum only had 23 in the first game against Miami, so
he had a triple double.
What are we having a conniption over
Put some
here?
respect on him. He had a triple double.
Okay,
that matters.
I'm buying that Edwards. That's who I'm buying.
no,
I love him.
I'm about to buy me a jersey. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get me a jersey.
Okay.
Mavericks
I'm
are up
ready
84-76. I'm about to hit this parlay if it hits.
No Jonte?
Man.
No Jonte,
No
huh?
Jonte, bro. Bet 100 to win 500. So we good out here.
Okay.
We eating today.
All right.
Buying my Aunt Edwards jersey.
Little baby Leo gets his next meal.
He might get the next meal today. Some chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
Baby Leo be eating like food like that these
Bro,
days?
he eats 10 chicken nuggets and he's
Really?
10?
18 months.
Wow.
If I give him more, he eat more. He eat
That's
more than my wife.
crazy. He be getting in the weight room too? You be
Bro,
getting in with
he's
those little
crazy.
weights?
Pumping iron.
Pumping iron?
And he's a lefty and he wants to play basketball all day.
Let's go.
Teach him to be a righty.
Yes. Take that Kenyon. That Kenyon
The
Murray
Kenyon
advice.
Murray jewel.
That, and I'm going to teach him to be Jokic.
Jokic.
Say, who are we looking up to? Jokic.
You better hope he got someone else's genes then, bro.
The milkman. Oh, man.
Oh, man. All right, that's fair. All right, so I think we're all saying, well, you and I are saying that's facts. You said that's cap. What do we got for our buyers sells this week, gentlemen?
Well, I'll start. I'm going to start with Grace from Butcher and Barrel. She reads 25 books a month. What is it? I'm buying?
Yeah, you're buying.
I'm buying the fact that is amazing that no one anymore, not many people read. And look at my illiterate ass.
Yeah.
Nobody reads anymore, which is why we're so illiterate that we all have short attention spans. That is amazing. Shout out to her, man.
Shout out Grace, right?
Shout out Grace.
Shout out Grace at Butcher and Barrel. Okay, that's a good buy.
Yeah.
This is what I've been looking for. I've been looking for a performance out of you like this. That's great, ladies and gentlemen. Leo Villa's
My first buy and sell.
What a good buy or sell.
I think I got to sell.
I think I got to sell
All right,
for
you
the
be
first
selling?
time. Yeah, how about you go first? I want to think mine through.
That's crazy.
I'm just trying to think it through. I think I got a good one though.
All right, I'm gonna sell the pollinating.
What?
Are you talking about allergies?
Yeah, we going through.
Fuck these allergies, bro. I am dying every day.
Look.
Yeah.
We be in Sacramento. We have that weird like 3 fake springs type deal, and right now we're going through what I call the pollinating.
Yeah.
And it's where it's just, and I don't even have that bad allergies. I sympathize with those of you out there who do. I just get like bloodshot eyes that look like Brandon Ingram all day, and but that's the most.
Boy took a shot without even.
that random strain.
Look, I don't be getting the bloodshot eyes because I be smoking weed. I get it because of the pollen. So, but
that's a good cover up.
but
Yeah.
but the pollinating is it's bad, bro. Like the
bad.
car, you wash your car, it's green again the next day.
Yeah.
It's like the Celtics are just spreading their disease all over the entire
That's what
country.
it is, JT.
Yeah. So
Pollen.
I'm selling the pollen.
My cattle dog has allergies.
Your
and
what?
My Australian cattle, and he's a ranch dog,
Is
right?
that like a border collie or something?
No, it's similar to that, but it's not.
Brown
It's,
though.
yeah,
Right, yeah.
So he herds cows.
Like a sheepdog type deal.
It's a sheepdog.
Is the breed?
So,
Oh, no, I'm interested in this. Is the breed literally cattle dog, or is
it's
that
called
just?
an Australian cattle dog. Yes.
That's the.
And he has allergies, so I give him.
that's crazy.
So I give him pills.
You
Same
gotta
pills
put-
I
you gotta
take.
put him down?
I just give him the pills that I take.
That's wild.
So human pills, and he feels better.
did a doctor recommend
Yeah,
that?
No, I just did it.
That's bold to say. That's bold to say on air, bro.
I just did it,
Hey, if we got any vets in the comments,
bro. It works though. Like his eyes are bloodshot red, like Brandon Ingram.
Leo probably be taking the horse dewormer back in COVID, bro. He's like, I saw this working on Joe Rogan. Let me pop a few. Giving the dog human man.
Bro, shout out to Baby
great.
King. His name is King. Okay.
King.
He has one lung. He's a one lung cattle dog. I know, and he has allergies, and he's hell athletic still with one lung.
With one.
He will run marathons, bro. I swear. That's crazy. I know. It's my first dog ever. You know, being Mexican, Yeah, being Mexican, moms don't let you have dogs, right? So he was my first dog. He got sick. He lost his lung, bro. A cat. They said that was like a 1 in a million. He cattle dog, bro.
This is just in there not functioning, or did you pull it out? Did you take the lung out?
Well, he got sick. No. Hell no. No, I took him to the hospital. So this was professional.
Okay.
This was professional.
Did you take your little craft scissors and go in there and pull it out?
I'm scared of that.
Did you get my guy King a little professional help,
That's,
bro?
Yeah. He lost his lung, bro.
That's crazy.
And then,
Give him a shot of tequila, he won't feel a thing.
bro, poor
A
thing
cigarette?
was just crazy
Cigarette,
to see
shot
him
of
like
tequila,
that.
Papa Zin,
shoot.
back in the game, bro.
But I gave him it's not called Xanax. It's called what's the
You mean
pills called?
perking and giving your dog
No,
perks and
the
Xanax?
pills for allergies.
Zyrtex.
Zyrtex, not Xanax. Zyrtex.
Papa Zanny, bro. That's crazy. Oh man,
Poor King.
Look, if you're
I don't know what I'm giving them. He's just
crazy.
like, I'm ready, daddy.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, your king is a dog. My king is LeBron James. And
Great transition.
this has been the 3 in the Paint podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the buy or sell from Mark?
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
And we,
All right, hold on.
did he buy or sell?
I'm about to buy some tissue.
Wait, did he buy or sell or we
No,
missed
not
it?
yet.
Oh,
that was
I'll
a
be
great
quick.
transition.
The show
is
isn't over. The
Yeah.
show isn't over.
Yeah. That was the best I've ever seen him do.
It was on cue.
I am him,
was
bro.
on
I
cue.
am him. I really am him.
That was good.
All right, I'll be quick. I'm selling for the first time. I think I figured out how to sell. And when I'm selling, I figured out how to sell. I never made money in the day.
Yeah.
I didn't try to sell.
Bro, been in
Bad
sales his whole
salesman.
life and just figured it out.
I gave up and I was like, I'm gonna be a journalist.
Here you go. Go.
So, anyways,
you
yeah,
finish
'cause
it
it's
off.
on me. I'm selling Caltrans. I'm selling. They've been building. I don't know what they're building on the freeway on the 50 for
I
what,
hate them.
2-3 years now.
1000%.
Like nothing's changed. Everything gets worse. It gets more traffic. You get fewer lanes, even though they putting up more walls and
Facts.
putting up more walls than Trump.
Exactly.
And it's just
That is so true. They got
and it
more
drive me
walls
crazy.
than Trump
It took
on
me
Highway 5.
an hour and 15 minutes to get from Howe to Natomas.
That's like the Bay Area almost.
Ridiculous.
That's like
for
the Bay
no
Area.
reason. Every time I look at a Caltrans dude, they sitting there drinking out that they ain't even
love
upgraded to
it.
the Stanley Cups yet. They drinking
I
out
love
of
it.
igloo. And I ain't got no problem. I just want y'all to hurry up.
That's it, man.
Hurry up. Like Jeremiah's telling me to hurry up and wrap up my sale.
Oh,
That's what
man.
y'all need
Well,
to do.
that's going to do it, y'all. We appreciate you guys watching today's episode. Episode number 10, numero 10. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support that we've received. Obviously, having Kenny Murray, we truly appreciate him for being on last episode. And for all the future guests that we will have on this show, it's going to be a big summer for us. But without further ado, guys, thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.